I'm with the head chef, amazing chef, Marco Santos. How are you, Marco?
Very good, and you?
Great. We're going to do some oysters today?
Amazing oysters. We're going to start with shallots and chorizo in a pan with hot olive oil and caramelize them for about a minute. The second step, we're going to add the grilled corn and the roasted peppers. So everything's cooking all together. We're maximizing the flavors of the dish. We're going to put about 250 milliliters of white wine. We're going to have to let it reduce until it's almost dry. All right, so the white wine is completely reduced. So now we're going to add the cooking cream. We're going to add about the same thing, 250 milliliters of cooking cream, 35%. And the same thing, we're going to let it reduce, not completely though, but it has to thicken up a little bit. So we're going to let it cook for about a minute and a half. It smells very good, it looks amazing. So now it's ready. At the end, what we do, we add the fresh herbs, which is fresh thyme and chives. And there you go, we're ready to bake the oysters.
So now I've chosen some oysters that are nice and full and big, and because I know that his dish is going to be have a lot of big flavors in it. It's going to have like the sausage, it's going to have the wine, the cream. So these oysters are nice and meaty, and they're going to be able to stand up to sort of that flavor and complement it as well. So they're not going to get lost. If you have a small oyster and you put all this sauce on top of it, you're going to lose the oyster. Okay. So the other thing you can do is when you're baking your oysters, put a little salt under it. You're just going to sit nicely right on those so that you don't lose any of that amazing, amazing sauce.
Now that the mix is on the oysters, we're going to add the blue cheese on top. We're going to finish the recipe with the fresh breadcrumbs, with fresh herbs and fresh garlic that we mix all together.
What kind of herbs do you put in your breadcrumbs?
It's parsley and chives.
Oh, nice.
Basically, with a little bit of olive oil. Now we're going to bake the oysters at 450 in the oven for about between 4 and 5 minutes. It depends on your oven, obviously, but it'll take about 4 or 5 minutes and it'll be ready to eat.